Hi guys. So, Jenna Marbles did this video called, it was like a year ago, 2016, called Things I'm Bad At as an Adult. And since I'm like kind of a new adult, I just turned 18 in May, I wanted to make a video. Like, why not? I mean, I know I'm new. I haven't been an adult for like maybe 5 or 10 years. Like, I haven't been an adult that long, but like, it's things that maybe I've always been bad at that I still am, and I feel like probably in the future when I'm married, I'll still be bad at these things. One of them is looking right at the camera up here. I always look at my face. One of them. So the first one I wanted to do. This was hilarious. So I was at my friend's on. Oh, and I have food on my face. That's gonna be another thing. I'm gonna be a messy adult. Even at 18, I still have food on my face. That's great. And I get it on my clothes. But so I was at my friend's house after work, and um, we were ordering pizza because she's like, "Hey, do you want to come over and we can watch a movie and have pizza?" I'm sorry, I'm like licking my lips. And I'm like, "Sure." And then, so we go over. So I go over. We go in her basement. We order order. She orders it on her card, and she does a good job at ordering it, and she has hearing loss, like she has one ear is mild hearing loss. She got really sick when she was little, and she lost. Oh, my dog, look what he's my dog's just chasing his tail. Well, I'm at my dad's house, and he has a dog, and he's just chasing his tail. What are you doing? You chasing your tail? um so anyways, so she has hearing loss. So when she calls somebody, she has to put it on speaker. She won't hear them, and it's because mild hearing loss in one ear and moderate in the other. And I don't have the best hearing either. So so I usually try to go in my room to if somebody calls me, like if my family's in the living room, I'll go in my room to talk to them, to talk to somebody who calls me, because I feel like I'll hear them better, but not as bad. My hearing's not as bad as my friends, but it's just not the best. So sorry. So we order, and then I was like, okay, I'll just because she doesn't have the best vision. Her vision's bad too. So I was like, okay, I'll read her card numbers. I don't know. I just decided, okay, I'll just take it and read it to them, and so I read her car number, and like I do okay on that, except I'm like, wait, I read all the number, like all the numbers in the front. Like that's how like bad I am with like cards and stuff. Like, I'm not very experienced. I just got a card for work, credit card. I just got a bank account set up in July, or it was, yeah, in the middle of July. It's August now, so I've had it for about 2 or 3 weeks. Had a credit card, but I was using hers, and then they're like, "Read us the security number or whatever in the back," and I was like, "What's that?" I didn't even know, and my friend was just trying not to like burst out laughing. She's like, and and we were just both dying, and the lady, I think she was laughing at us too, because we were like, "Sorry, we're new at this," and she's like, "It's the blah 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 number," and I'm like, "Oh, okay," and then so I read that, and then I'm like, okay, and then after we order, I'm like, we are so bad at this. And then, what's another things that I do? Oh yeah, another thing. I'm awkward on the phone. We could also just do things that I'm always kind of been, like I was talking about, things that I'm just bad at in general, not I've always been bad at. I might get better as I get older. Um, but another thing is things that, like, I'm awkward on the phone no matter who I'm talking to. I don't like talking on the phone very much. And if it's like, even like if I call my dad or something, it's like, yeah, 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 okay, yeah, okay, yeah. um I'm still awkward. Like, I guess I talk fine to my mom on the phone, because I don't know. I just get more nervous talking to my dad because, like, I don't want to, like, say something wrong or not know something and he gets mad at me. So I'm just really, I just get a little nervous and just awkward. And I just don't like, the more, like, to my mom, it's fine because I talk to her more, but I'm still not, like, the best. I still am not, like, the best on the phone. What's another thing is, I'm bad at remembering things I probably should remember. Um, like if my parents, oh yeah, I work at Walmart and you set up direct deposit to get your checks, to get paid and stuff. And so I did that, and then my parents were like, "Did you set up your direct deposit?" And I couldn't remember. Like my dad was getting kind of frustrated. I'm like, why can't I remember?" I'm like, "I think I did." And then after a few minutes, I'm like, "Oh yeah." I like after a while, I'm just like, "Oh yeah, I did set it up. I don't know why I can't remember that." So yeah, I'm not like the best at being an adult, and I am kind of new at being an adult. So it kind of makes sense. This is kind of new for me. So I guess it is kind of difficult at first, and I'm like, adulting. I don't want to do this, and I'm still in high school, so like I still have senior year, so like they still kind of sometimes they still sometimes call me a minor, even though I'm 18. They're like, I mean, I still gotta like, if I go to a hospital, oh yeah, that's a new one, but like, I'm not really bad. I don't know if I'm bad at this, but like when I went to the hospital in June because I got really sick and stuff, and like threw up and stuff, and then I went to the hospital, and I forget since I'm 18 I had to sign, so it was different for me to have being at the hospital having to sign stuff like I sign and my mom signs and stuff, and then she'll be like, do you want your mom to be in the room, blah blah blah, or like do you want her to sign this or whatever, or do you want to sign it? I'm like, I'll sign it. Like, I'm bad at making the little decisions because it's just, I'm like not used to it. Um, I guess we could just discuss things that I just suck at in general. Um, Let me think. So yeah, that's a few, but there's probably many more. I'm bad. I guess I could say this in like a serious moment. If I'm thinking of something funny, I'm like bad at trying to be serious. Like I'll like try to be serious, and inside I'm just like I'll try to be serious, and I'll be about to laugh. I'll like be ready to laugh and stuff, and I'm awkward with eye contact sometimes. Like if it's like a long conversation, I'm gonna try to look. What are you doing, dog? I'm gonna try to look away, and I'll try to look at you, but then I'll look away. Like try to make it like I'll go like this. Um, what's some other things? I'm really bad at keeping things organized. Like if you saw my room, if you saw my binders at school, yeah, it would get bad. People are like, you need to clean that, and I'm like, I know, cause I'm bad at throwing things away. I guess too. I really like to keep stuff. Like my room. Sorry, the dog. I was just looking at the dog. Um, I clean my room, but it's tiny, so it gets messy really fast, and I don't keep it very clean for very long. Like it'll get dirty really fast. Um, I'm really well, what's another one? I'm bad at math. Like, no, I could do I could do like basic math, like obviously, but like when it comes to like the alphabet, um, I'm really bad at that. Like, I'll just sit there staring at the problem, like, and be like, "What is this?" Like, yeah, I'm bad at that. Like, all kinds of stuff. What's another one? Um, I'm really. I'm trying to think of another one because I'm sure there's quite a bit of things. I'm if somebody with my hearing, like if somebody kind of talks like softer or like mumbles more, I can't hear them very good, and I'll have to ask them to repeat themselves. Like that's just something with like not having good like the best hearing in the world. Um, it's another thing. Um, I'm really I hate like bees and stuff, so I'm really bad. I'm like terrified of bees and spiders. So if I see a bee or spider, I will like go "Ugh," and then just run away. Like I am absolutely terrified. Um, Especially like spiders. Well, bees most because when I was little, I got stung, and I remember how how much it hurt and how I cried, and so I was just always kind of been a little traumatized with bees. I'm not allergic, but like it hurts to get stung by them, so I hate bees. Spiders are just look disgusting, and so I'm kind of terrified of it. Like if I see a spider, I will just get up and run. Like I don't care. Um, and sorry, this is kind of a long video. I don't know what else. I can't think of it. Obviously, there are. I'm bad. Oh yeah, when I was in CTE class and so we were doing sewing, we do like different parts throughout the year. Like um, there would be sewing, you would practice like building stuff, and I was bad at, and then so I was bad at sewing. I was really bad at sewing, like probably the worst. Like I would do okay for a little bit, and then there'd be some when I would mess up, it would be like it would get stuck and just like ripped through. Because we tried it with paper, and everybody had these nice dots all throughout the paper. Mine was just like it worked, and then the needle got stuck, and it just started scraping. And we had like three substitutes and stuff. The teacher was gone for a long time. Like I don't know what happened. I think she was really sick or something. She came back and she was not a very nice teacher. And a sub that was really we had a sub that was really mean and stuff. And we had a few because I just don't think they wanted to be there, but they were all really grumpy and stuff. And so I didn't want to ask for help and stuff because I felt like I would get yelled at for not knowing. But it was like if I was in seventh grade, I don't sew. I mean, most guys don't, but like I think most people, even most of the guys were probably better than me. Um, oh yeah, I'm awkward with like ordering food. Like I mostly order it at restaurants, but when I order pizza, that was really awkward. I get nervous like ordering, even if it's something simple. Like I just don't know what to say, and I'm just like, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll just say a random one sometimes, or sometimes I really want something and I can order it pretty good, but sometimes I really don't know what I want, so I'll just sit there and stuff, or though I don't know what because there's good deals and stuff to get. So yeah, that's so. I think that's it for today. See you guys. So this was kind of inspired by Jenna Marbles. I love her YouTube channel. She does, yeah. So things I suck at as an adult, and I don't know what I should call this, but or just in general. So I'll just say things I'm not good at as an adult, and in just general.